Early morning, Dead Cells. It is currently almost 4 a.m. right now, and I feel like just doing a regular run because I didn't have anything planned out again. Who knows, maybe next time we'll finally make that revisit into the Trident run that I keep talking about. Because I always feel like that's an interesting weapon, but one that I didn't use very well. Okay, 2 times damage Panchaku or Pure Nail. I feel like going Pure Nail today because, I don't know, I like the Pure Nail, and I think it's a fun weapon, at least for the first couple areas, because the biggest gripe that I always had with this thing was that the damage sort of falls off a little bit by end game. Still, though, as long as you have the right run going, it doesn't really matter too much. Besides, you also get the slashing while running, which I think is, as always, something that ever since I played Rogue Legacy 2, I always value a lot. The ability to move while swinging your weapon there's something about it that's very satisfying. Obviously, it's a little bit harder to build a game around, which I guess is probably why people don't use it as much, but it still feels good to have that constant, that's something I haven't talked about in a long time with Dead Cells and whatnot. Constant forward momentum. The ability to just constantly be moving forward, not really, getting bogged down, doing exploration or anything like that. Always making progress, always seeing something new. It's a great part about this game. Anyway, it's 4 p.m. here. Yeah, well, it's 4 a.m. here. I don't live in Europe. I mean, come on now. Also, I should really stop getting hit so much right now. Don't want the run to end immediately. Also do have the rapier there, but I've already kind of, just did one of these runs with the legendary version. Look for it. Let's stay with this for right now. See if anything else comes up of interest. Obviously, I think the plan here is going to be doing a brutality run today. Maybe next time I do a casual run, we'll end up doing tactics instead, just to get all 3 representation in there in one way or another. I don't know. I mean, right now, I would like to go back and do some more gimmicky type of runs, but like I said, I just didn't have anything planned, so we're back here. Telluric Shock, why not? I mean, although I do like the lightning rods, that's already going to kind of stop being relevant in the next area, so what do we got? Spite Sword. I haven't done anything with Spite Sword in quite some time. I think that might be one to kind of mess around with too, but anything else showing up here quick? No, and I'm not going to use the Tentacle. Tentacle, I know, they've changed it up. It's supposed to be better and everything, but it's just cumbersome to use and doesn't have the damage output that I crave, and I crave really big damage. I'm a big man who needs big damage, and that's the way I live my life. Okay, you know what? Sure, let's see what I can't do for like a little bit of oil synergy with stuff. I haven't done that in a little while, have I? The old oil fire synergy. If I go get like a fire grenade, that is like a classic and good combo when it comes to doing just about any sort of run in Dead Cells, after all. Damage over time. It's of course been some time since it's been extremely easy to use the old Hokuto's bow, but the combination is still very effective regardless. Okay. Let me see here. Well, I'll grab this last one, and then I don't know. Let's go into the. I mean, I believe I did go into the sewers last time, but I'm gonna do it again just because how often do I actually end up doing this between the prioritized areas and then of course just the easier areas that we're talking about with the promenade. Okay. I wonder how old is the average doc viewer? I could actually go and look at the analytics for YouTube. I believe it is in the mid to late 20s last time I checked, though. So, in case you're wondering about that. I don't know. You get a whole bunch of different analytics when it comes to YouTube, and I never really look at them too much because, God knows that it's like if I start obsessing over the viewership on stuff, it's never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. I also don't know if I can actually like give you specifics without like I feel like that is something where Google is not gonna like that. Sounds about right? Yeah, I would say that seems about right. Like 99% male, which I talked about before. And mostly in America. I believe it's like it's like America, Canada, and then like Germany last I checked. Well, that's where like most of the viewership is. But you know, it is like I said, I don't know how much I can talk about that without YouTube being mad at me. So that is there we are. There we are. There we go. So that is something. I swear that I had like a Forbidden Hades stream or something where I actually did like show the analytics, and I'm like, oh wait, I need to delete this now. This ain't good. Anyway, hope I can get another version of the Pure Nail coming up here soon, because it does feel, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like the damage is always a little bit low here. Like often with Brutality, I swear you can kill enemies in 2 or 3 hits even in the second area. And then if I do decide to go into the Corrupted Sewers, that's going to be even worse. So it'll be something. Okay, here we are. Go. Why does YouTube dislike when disclose the analytics? I think it's supposed to be like, you know, I don't know. I don't know if there's, but I swear I've been told about that before. That's just like, oh, no. Like, yeah, I had that Hades stream where people were just like, no, you can't do that. And I'm like, I can't? Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. And speaking of Lightning Rod, you can place one before entering an area at the beginning, and then I'll have like 20, 40 enemies, and none of the anger once you damage them. Yeah, I know. That is like the... I'm glad they kept that. I remember when I first started using Lightning Rods, and it was like... I found out that you could have the lightning go across the entire map. And I was thinking, it's like, boy, okay. Rare chest. Let's see how this goes. Oh, speaking of the Trident. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Have some fun here. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying it's like Motion Twin, please don't fix this, or even if that's even considered to be a bug in the first place, because I like this and I think it's cool. Although it does feel like that maybe is unintended behavior. It seems like unintended behavior that you should be able to hit across the entire map, you know? So, but at the same time, they never actually changed it, so I guess it is Motion Twin approved. Or something. Or maybe they just never ended up changing it. Maybe they don't watch my videos. They should. Come on. I'm giving them so much feedback. There we are. Nice. I'm giving them so much feedback and advice and everything on the regular, and I'm definitely somebody who knows how to program a video game. What are you talking about? Oh, 60 kills. I didn't even realize I was that close. All right, we actually got like a run going. Despite me taking so much damage in the first couple areas here. How embarrassing. Anyway, what does the Trident do? It is a 3-hit combo. On the 3rd hit, you start charging forward, dealing critical damage, and, you know, it is, you can also interrupt it to deal critical damage, but I usually like doing the entire thing. It's a little bit cumbersome to use. It's got that sort of, you remember, like, the original version of the meat skewer, where you're kind of like it's got movement stuff. Movement stuff is kind of hard to adjust to in the middle of a run. And although you're not... maybe could be good. Sure. Just for right now, though. Movement stuff is hard to get used to in the middle of a run. And stuff like the original Meat Skewer and the Trident and what other ones have, like, wacky... I suppose... Trying to get used to the new bladed tonfas. Why is everything turning into an elite right now? This is getting kind of wacky. Anyway. I usually like being able to, you know, not have to worry about running forward or teleporting around, unless it's something like the Snake Fangs. Snake Fangs are actually pretty good about that. But anything else that has you kind of zipping around the screen is hard to get used to. That's weird. I mean, I don't know. I feel I've named several weapons here right now that all have that same sort of gimmick to it. I feel like it's an established thing in Dead Cells, right? Oh wait, no. The badge for listening only is public now. Yeah, it's been for a while, so I can tell if you're not actually hearing my voice, but you're trying to listen to me with a automated closed captioning. Now, you see, I enunciate very, very clearly, so I feel like that shouldn't be a problem to actually understand these streams, but these, you know, like AIs, you can, you know, get me on the Google DeepMind. People like AI should be able to fix. If you are a robot, if you are the sort of person that can't click that button when you're doing the CAPTCHA, then you probably have a fairly easy time understanding what I'm saying. I'd like to say. I think the closed captioning for my stuff shows up pretty well, is what I'm trying to say. Not to brag. This is the definition of weird flex, but okay. But you know what I'm saying here. I know when you're just listening to me. I can hear... What the hell? Okay. God, I've been watching a whole bunch of I Wanna Be the Guy fan games as of late, and this just immediately makes me think of that right now. Like, yes, that's after you just had a trap go off. Okay then. Sure. I'm seriously considering doing something with I Wanna Be the Guy fan games. Like doing a fan game and then just like doing a bunch of one-offs of other fan games. So like a retrospective of the subculture. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that, but I'm considering it. Maybe I'll go like compile a list of games that I want to look at, and then like the one I was looking at right now was Not Another Needle Game. A very simple, very well made sort of, you know, encapsulation of a lot of the stuff you get with the I Want to Be the Guy sort of the varying and just ridiculously varying subculture that all happens to be still very uniform in how they're made. It's interesting. You have the skill to be the guy. I've literally beat that game several times, including getting all of the secret weapons and stuff. But the fan games take it to an entirely new level. It's wacky. It is like real wacky. Even the spikes gave up. Or the spikes give up, just because they know that I know how to get past that particular trap trivially. Hey, here we go. I was looking for that. And now I guess I'm not even going to end up using pyrotechnics, so get out of here. Oh, I've never seen Boshi played outside of speedruns. It's like I still don't know how to beat Ryu in that game. I think you just got to shoot really fast when in the Dalsum phase. But that was when I had to stop that game. But yeah, like, you know, I was thinking it's just like, okay, we can go play like I Want to Be the Guy, I Want to Be the fan game, I Want to Be the Boshi. Then, like, you know, it goes start, like, branching out into the other weird ones. Like I said, for just a one-off. Like, hey, who wants to go see I Want to Kill the Camellia? Ooh, yeah, sure. Obviously, I'm not going to play that past, like, the first couple levels because it's absurd. But I still think it would be fun. And, you know, other, like, varying, weirder stuff. Like, one of the games I was looking at, I Want to Warp the Worlds, which has a recreation of Doom in it. And, like, Undertale and stuff. Or, I Want to Burn Mind, which is a fan game of I Want to Be the Hereditary Baldness. A game that I remember seeing when it was first... being developed back in 2011. So the fact that there's a fan game of that particular fan game is still just absolutely wild. Also, it is basically unwatchable because of the amount of garbage going on screen at all points in time there. There we go. Good. I didn't die to a curse yet. For 2 sewers at this point. Which is, I feel like a new record for me. Right, anyway. play Doom on your Keurig. Well, I have literally already played Doom on the channel. You can go find me play Ultimate Doom. Come on. Oh my god, I can't believe I got hit out of attacking twice there. How embarrassing. But what was I saying here? There's some fun stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff. But yeah, it's like I would have no intention of playing the entirety of some of those fan games, but I do think just like dipping in and being like, yeah, here's if you've only ever seen I Want to Be the Guy, here's like the weird stuff that happened with that series after you maybe stop paying attention to it. Because there's a lot. Like, it is an entire subculture of different fan games in a way that you might not expect. Ooh, I would also play like Battle Kid. Yeah, that would be fun one to do. An actual homebrew Nintendo Entertainment System game based off of I Want to Be the Guy. It's like I said, the varying. Oh my god, this is the worst. Okay, you know what? There, I will actually end up using that. Where is the... Okay. Okay. Get that parry there, and there we are. Yeesh. Are you speaking so calmly while all of this is happening? Because I don't know, I was... My priorities are weird when it comes to how my attention is split right now. See, that's the Doc Firebird sort of difference. It doesn't matter what's going on screen. If I want to talk about I Want to Be the Guy fan games, and I do want to talk about I Want to Be the Guy fan games, which might as well be the name of one of those, considering how absolutely wild they get, then I'm going to do that. Concentration means nothing compared to talking about the dumb garbage that I like to talk about. Okay. Alright, and give me one more. There we go. Still no too brutality stuff though. Just kind of annoying. Still, hey, I mean, I was talking about doing a Trident run. We're kind of getting a Trident run here. And with this sort of extra statage, it's doing pretty good. This is a fairly impressive Trident, I feel like. So I sort of felt when I was using it originally that it was just not that powerful. I am getting hit so much right now. It's ridiculous. 2,000 hours of expertise, baby. Real corrupted prison moment. Yeah, I know. Everything being shielded while you got slammers and toxic miasma next to you. But hey, one of the things with having this sort of powerful damage over time build is the fact that I should be able to clear out a lot of these enemies trivially by getting them all together and then throwing both my bombs in them. Okay, I'm noticing, like, y'all are seeing these weird water effects right now, right? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Like, here. No, I was seeing, like, the splashing happening underneath me. There's, like, something going on between the spikes and that. Hey, speaking of the meat skewer, there we are. Do I care, though? Nah, I think we got a Trident run going. Yeah. 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 Okay. Hey, Bancrotus. Welcome back to the jam. And also, thank you for the sub. I love you. Dead Cell's muscle memory is so strong that he plays better with the brain off. No, it's sort of like... No, it's more like driving a car. You know, where it's like, you drive a car for long enough, you can have a conversation while still... you know, zooming down the highway with whatever comes your way. Looking for adventure. Yeah, no, I'm trying words. Give me you do get a bunch of hits with this weapon. Is there anything like open wounds? Probably pretty good. Yeah. How else do I have for one more? Okay, I'm not gonna roll that anymore. That should be good. Oh boy. You know what? I got a good run going. I'm not gonna ruin that here. Okay, what is the blue ball symbol over enemies? That is oil and fire being applied at the same time. They with the accessibility update that they did fairly recently, they changed it up to have a unique sprite then. Make it a little bit easier to see when you're in the thick of things, I think is the thought process. I appreciate that. I think anything that makes it more obvious what's going on is probably for the best. But yeah, that is specifically the oil and fire combination. Why did I said the wrong word. He said the wrong word. Okay, anyway, looking for that food shop and whatever comes my way. Why is it referencing this song now? I don't know. Get that 3-hit combo going. Have rampagers appear here just immediately. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. There we go. Just gotta make sure I prep up the hits here, so I can only play the hits, baby. That's what I'm doing here today. Yeah, that first hit, as you can see, almost has like a survival style wind up to it. Still, though, the multiple hits afterwards, though, pretty effective. But I mean, I think that, you know, that and sort of like the not as amazing as I want them to be type of damage is why I end up not using the Trident too much, but I feel like I'm getting more down with it. I feel like I'm getting more used to it here. It's good at dealing with pretty, like, huge groups of enemies after all, when you can kind of... It's a movement weapon. It's a movement weapon in multiple ways. You move while using it, and it also does group up enemies together, which can be effective, as we've seen with the reworked Gilded Yumi. But it never works well against bosses, and you know I'm always all about building for bosses. Like, bosses are the hard part of the game, so making sure that I can deal with those appropriately, kind of the most important thing. All right. Hey, thank you for the sub, Blue Toads. I was reading that wrong because the way the word wrapping was doing was weird. Anyway. All right. Trident first attack. Yeah, I mean, that happens with stuff. It's a very... The other thing is very similar to is... Oh, I hit him through the wall. The other thing it's very similar to is like the Flawless. You know how Flawless has sort of a difficult... I mean, it's also got like a weird hitbox, which is sort of what makes it hard to use. But it is something. It's hard to get working for yourself, you know? Did 12:16 EST, you okay? Yeah, I went to sleep early. I went to sleep at like, you know, 6 p.m., woke up at 2 a.m., and then decided to do a stream because I haven't done Dead Cells in a little bit. Oh, wow. I have not opened up any teleporters. But hey, at least now I'm doing okay. We're back at full health. We're back at full potion charges. It's looking good. And now not at full health again. Whatever, it's fine. All right. Maybe taking like Adrenaline or Frenzy would not even be a bad option at this point in time. Though I don't think I'm going to get too much use out of it, is the problem. Like, I'll get healing, but it'll be so minimal that I don't know if there's any real point. Okay. There we are. And one more for good measure. Mouse and keyboard run. I don't know what we can do a mouse and keyboard run at some point in time, but I of course have been, you know, despite playing a lot of platformers with mouse and keyboard, like for example Celeste, the entirety of that was done with mouse and, well, with just keyboard. I guess it was a mouse and keyboard. But I always played this with controller because they always tell you play it with a controller. Mouse only run. Man, that'd be something. But anyway, hey, Yulia, thank you for the 5 subs. I love you. As always. Except when you make me play JRPGs. But, you know, JRPGs are on cooldown until November with Dragon's Dogma. So, don't have to worry about that for some time. Okay. Oh, wow, I'm surprised that I was on the edge of getting hit by that Oven Knight. I'll take it, though. And... still not much of anything. Or DK Bonkos. I do have, you know, I got DK Kong. What was that game called? The rhythm game for the GameCube. I do actually have those controllers. Actually, I don't think I have those controllers anymore, but I did at one point in time. Go play Evanescence, DK Bongo style. It was a lot of fun. But anyway. PayPal doesn't work for me, but it turns out there's other ways to pay from Russia. Oh, man. It is still... Oh, the machete and pistol. That's actually a pretty good machete and pistol, too. But I don't... If I had, like, bleed on it, maybe I would take it. I think I got, like, a run going. Payments still all kinds of messed up over there. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is the worst. I'm going to have to use another potion charge at this rate. Oy. And Doc's channel is just a front for money laundering. Man, this would be the worst way to do laundering. I feel like your money laundering shouldn't result in you paying like 20% to Jeff Bezos. Hear that, Jeff Bezos? I like machete and pistol. Okay, I thought you said I hate machete and pistol because I think that weapon's good. I like it. I think it's great. I mean, it's just like the dual daggers, except with you know, more critical, and with a critical, and like it also lights enemies on fire. Got like an ignite there. God, I want to try and find some sort of healing, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I have tried using vampirism with this weapon before, and it didn't work out as well as I wanted to. Getting pizza? Oh man, I want a pizza. Said I just had like a sandwich earlier today. It was nothing. I'm just like, you know what, I probably shouldn't be eating this much pizza. Vorpin. Now look out, everybody. He's Vorpin, and then he Vorped all over those guys. But, what do you got? What do you got? What is even the legendary version of this weapon? Because I guess I'm interested. Burns the enemy? Yeah, okay. Alright, sure. Just straight up give me the... I'll shove it in here for right now. It's Vorpin time. Alright. Yes, that's right. Morbin still remains alive in my heart, even at this point in time. Okay. I mean, I feel like the original version... I'm just gonna do this, by the way. It's like, this is getting too scary. Too spooky. Anyway, well... I guess that was a good opportunity to do that. I'm getting hit so much, but the run is still going okay regardless. What a world we live in. Anyway, bring it back to movie theaters. Yep. It's always playing at the movie theater in my heart. Doc Cinemas. We got one screen, and it only shows... Oh, my God. And it only shows Morbin. Yes, that's its name. It's listed on all the posters as that. Alright, anyway. Oh, I expect not to like it when I first saw how slow it looks, but it feels good. Yeah, I mean, they improved the way it works. They improved, like, the feel of the weapon, and it's just better now. So, that is... It's good. I think it's good. I think it's overall good. Alright, then... Let me get on out of here. Think about it, bribing Jeff with the 20%. Oh, if I could call in favors from Jeff Bezos, don't you think I would have done that already? I probably wouldn't have. I would be too, like... It would be too intimidating to try and call up Jeff Bezos and be like, hey, the money I gave you, can I have an Amazon? It's like, no. No. he's just gonna say no. Well, he's gonna say that he doesn't even own Amazon anymore, but we all know the truth. We all know that he's still... That his brain in a jar is still the thing that's controlling Amazon behind the scenes. They preserved him. They cryogenically froze him underneath the... What's like the Amazon place? It's in like Washington State or something. It's near Seattle, right? I don't know. It's not as easy as, like, Disney World. That's the thing. That's what makes this hard. Man, I should have just kept the 100% unburning and oil target. Shouldn't have gotten rid of that. I guess I was so obsessed with getting bleed that I didn't even consider it. It doesn't stack on the charge. I think it's got like a micro cooldown or something, which is annoying. Because I swear I've seen that before happen with like other very fast weapons. But then again, who knows? Still, applying it all on the charge would make that extremely powerful for this weapon. Too bad it doesn't work like that. All right. Okay. Could also just take out the Vorpan, of course, too. I mean, I could just make that my, like, boss killer weapon, the Vorpan, because that actually is very... Like, bosses more often than not are facing you, after all. Well, I guess I'm not going to switch out at this point in time, but something to think about for the future. Can you play Noito or Isaac afterwards? I mean, I got to go to work in, like, 3 hours, so I can't really make this I can't make this too big of a stream. Although, don't get me wrong, I would like to play some more Isaac. Might do that, like, later today. But I mean, you know, not going to be as EU-friendly times when it's not 4 a.m. for me. You know how that is. Ooh, bone. It's boning time, and then boned all over those guys. Why is this the Morbius episode now? I hate this. I hate it here. Hey, you got a job. Yep, that's right. Well, I mean, I've had a job for a couple months now, but yeah. It is, it's uninteresting, but it pays the bills. Honestly, I'm more or less using it as like, yeah, right, I got hit once. More or less using it as like a testing ground for a lot of the productivity nonsense that I've been doing as of late. Let's keep this one easy. Easy and breezy. Is it ever not the Morbius episode? Good point, good point. It's true, I'm basically constantly morbing out here. You just can't see it. Stupid, because it's like this is months after that meme. But of course, it's like, I think that memes become funnier the older they are. It's like it's no longer relevant. Perfect, that's where I can sweep right in. That's when it becomes, it's aged, it's like aged like a fine wine. Aged to perfection sort of memes. Is this a vintage March of 2022 meme? Yes. Oh, quite ahead on this one. What are your favorite dead memes? I mean, there's so... I still love the Amogus. I still love Amogus Sussy Sus. And I still think about it. Because it's very good. It is very good to me. Anyway. You still like the advice animals? Man, vintage 2010 memes. Oh, wait, no, I was thinking of the advice animals, like the advice dog one. Can't Has Cheeseburger that's like 2012 or something. I mean, I don't know. I never was into that all that much. If so, that didn't get me as much. Like, yeah, any sort of like TikTok memes too. We can talk about memes all day, but yeah, anyway. Trash Taste loves Amogus too, of course. Why wouldn't you? I feel like, I mean, I've only ever seen one. I've only ever like listened to one of the podcasts, and of course it was the hentai one of theirs. So what can I even say? Ow. Oh, and I'm dying again because I've spent too long laughing about Amogus memes. That's how I'm gonna die, man. I'm gonna just like, I'm gonna start laughing at Amogus and then I'm never gonna stop. Never. Some say his laughs at old, outdated memes still haunt this place. You can hear it you can hear some guy going, Sussy Baka, on the wind. Watch the Shindle episode. I don't want to watch that. I know who Shindle is. Like, you're not fooling me or anything. Alright. It's like, you know, and really, it's, in some ways, for a girl artist, kind of tame from what I understand. I don't want to try and verify those claims, but that's from what I understand. Okay. Ah! Thought I took care of you. Thought I told you stop coming around here, old man. Who's Shindle? Hentai. It's not hentai. It's like a... What do you call it? The artist. A girl artist, basically. Does the erotic harm. What do you call that? Eroticized pain. Injury? Wounding? Something like that. Alright, alright. Still gotta go find the food shop around here. Okay. Okay. And I set an alarm for 4:30 because I'm just like, well, I mean, you know, I'm going to sleep at like 6. I should probably wake up at least by 4:30, right? Okay, well. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Great. Hey, here's the food shop, though. There we are. I'm going to take that because I'm not going to be able to afford the actual thing there. Now, then. There, and we're good. Oh, man. Need to set an alarm at 4:30 to be up for work. Oh, yeah, I've had work. I've had jobs like that before. Did like shipping stuff for a seasonal Christmas job at one point in time. Got up at 4:30 on the reg. And of course, it's like I always talk about how I have done overnight work where the day was 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Like, no, I know the trials and tribulations of getting up early. You don't even got to tell me about that. Is that a legendary item down there? Because I'd be down. No, it's just a regular one. I guess dropped from something or other. Which, I mean, hey, decent. By the way, yes, I did just sell that and immediately go into parrying. I know, you're all very impressed. But what was I talking about here? I don't know, I've forgotten. All right. I guess I'm very close to getting... Wow. Good stats. I guess I'm very close to getting the 60 kills. I might as well go for that before booking it on out of here. Yep. All right. And hey, full health? 98%. Okay. Malaise cleared, though. So at least I got that going for me. There, and another elite. Great. One more enemy for the 60. There we go. At least I got that. That job would literally kill me. I mean, honestly, okay, look. One thing you gotta remember is that I am not very picky when it comes to jobs. Due to my complete and total inability to actually interview for anything, I just kind of like take any job that they give me. So it wasn't that bad. It was kind of bad. But it wasn't that bad. I did it for like a year and a half after all. Back in 2014. But, you know. Played a lot of World of Warcraft at that point in time. That's mostly what I remember about that point in my life. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Oh, stream so early? Yeah, I was asleep from like 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. So I decided to okay. I just want to go make a special note of the wacky spikes around here. They're quite what is happening in this run? Why are all the spikes wacky? Anyway. Oh. I see that's a new feature. I guess? It's not one I've noticed before, but here we are. Not bad. Not one I'm going to use, but it's not a bad Gilded Yumi. They got shadow buffed to be floating? I don't know if that's a buff necessarily. I mean, I guess it is, but still. boy, oh boy. I like Long Island iced teas. Haven't had one for a while, though. Gilded Gumi. How'd that happen? He took a bite of Gilded Yumi. Is that anything? No. Like I can't keep referencing the terrible American opening for One Piece, because nobody knows that except for Americans, presumably. You can go look it up. It's awful. But, you know. Y'all can't, y'all not gonna understand what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to say. Nor should you. Okay, and okay, I gotta turn this thing off already. There we go. I don't know why I didn't turn it off the first time, but instead just put it on snooze, but here we are. What's the theme for the run? Got the Sonic suit on? Oh, yeah, somebody just asked for the Sonic suit. Also, somebody called me out in the last episode. For somebody that talks about Sonic a lot, sure don't wear this outfit a lot. So, I'm doing it. I'm doing it purely for the sake of that one guy. That one guy who told me that I don't wear the Sonic outfit enough. Oh, boy. All right, I guess we're doing this one again. His name is One Piece, and he's the king of the pirates of the Grand Line. It's awful. It's terrible. This is also kind of fun. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it just for right now. I'm gonna switch it out, but just for right now. They don't say his name is One Piece. It's not a thing. That's not a thing that happens in that song. All right. There we go. Man, I haven't done Scythe Claw in some time. I don't know if this is the time to do it, but here we are. Jelly-filled donuts from Pokemon. It's amazing that that is gotta be like 25 or something years old. And people still remember just how absolutely egregious that entire thing was. 4Kids never gonna live that one down. Never, ever. But I found a place that has all the filler clipped out. One Pace. I mean, the thing is, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, I guess it depends on. Are you talking about like the filler for the manga? Because some things that seem like filler in the manga do become important later on. Sort of a fun bit in that series. Like episode what? But like, you know, for the anime, I can see that being sort of a point of contention. Okay, managed to get that on the first hit. Little cursed claws. Ain't no laws when you're drinking cursed claws. Yep. Okay. The spikes are all over the place here. I don't know what's happening. Once again, that... Okay, cool. Once again, that comparison to I Want to Be the Guy, I feel like, is only too apt right now. Ah! I don't know if I want... Like I said, I don't know if I want to mess around with trying to use the Scythe claws too much, but they are a fun weapon still. Not as powerful as they once were, but still pretty damn good. One shot in most things. Across the screen. Clearly his name is One Luffy Piece. Okay, it was bad. It was never... Like, the dub was bad. With the poison suction cups and everything. Because they didn't want to show spikes. You understand. But, like, it is... There was an update for this game recently. I don't know if that's what happened, but this should be on, yeah, like the stable, regular version of it, as far as I know. Unless this is like some sort of ARG or something they're introducing where you gotta figure out something with the spikes. All right. Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good stuff, of course. Second guy was watching that for some time, and he couldn't talk about it enough. It's supposed to be good. But, of course, I don't know. I mean, I do actually have... I do actually have, you know, another anime force me to watch sort of thing. Ah! Bro. No, that's all that's the claws, you know? Anyway. The hitbox is not larger. I can guarantee that now. Okay. Watched 900 episodes of Naruto at this point, and I hate it and wouldn't recommend. I mean, it's Boruto now, right? They named it Boruto. Anyway. Yes, my son is also named Boruto. Okay. Like, people have gotten used to it at this point. It's no longer funny to make fun of Boruto. No, it's still funny to make fun of Boruto. They called him Boruto. Anyway. The son of Nalt. Anyway. Scroll blind? I didn't see any. Oh, yeah, there's one right there. I called him Boruto. Anyway. Yeah, I do have another Force Me to Watch anime. It's a Spy X Family. I don't know what that is. Or maybe Spy Family, like Hunter. Whatever. I'll see if it's any good. I got my doubts. Better go down to the bottom here, see what else we got. It'll be Jinro? Well, is that on a streaming service? Because it's got to be something that I can stream for free. I'm not going to spend money watching anime. Damn it! Fine. God, I'm playing this so badly today. Whatever. It's a good short series. Well, I'm only watching the first season, so it's going to be short regardless. And I'll probably hate it. I think is that the series that has a character named Forgore? Because that's funny to me, at least. Spy Ballistic versus X versus Sever Family. The way you said that. I mean, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, right? Basically. It's an anime remake of X versus Sever. Ballistic. I mean, look, we don't know anything about this X or Sever, but we do know one thing. It will be ballistic. Naruto is the type of food. Well, yeah, that's like I don't know if you've never actually watched Naruto, my American sneaking out there. If you've never actually watched Naruto, he eats ramen all the time because that's the reference with the name. Would you consider My Little Pony an anime? No. No, I wouldn't. Besides, I wouldn't watch that because I've already watched it. Anyway. Plus his cheeks have the Naruto. Yeah, that's Naruto. It's like I can't help myself. It's like saying Sekiro. When I started up that series. All right. What would your cutie mark be? Your mom. Is mayonnaise an anime? No. I've seen somebody called Avatar Last Airbender an anime. I mean, I guess it's got sort of the art. It's got like inspiration from the art style or something. Would you really consider it an anime though? I don't know. All right. Oh, this run's going terribly. That said, I'm definitely not going to be going into the DLC area for this one. I think that is off the table. There's a flaming bird sitting in a kiddie pool. No, it's not, I'm not bringing back hot tub streams again. Although that'd be funny because that is an old meme now at this point. Oh, so bad. Oh yeah, I was gonna take out the pan for pan-related shenanigans right now. All right. Got to do it for old meme status. I mean, it's also wearing the pink cat ear headband too. Don't forget about that. That's an important part of that dumb thing that I did. Well, this is... hey, you know what? Think about it like this. This is a good opportunity to bring out Corrupted Healing. It's been some time. Oh my god, why am I so bad at video games? There. Being the Dead Cells guy? Oh, come on. I play more than Dead Cells. I feel like I don't want to limit it to just that. You know, another thing, I never actually found like a life steal item in this run. I should have been looking for one of those. Oh well. Get the opportunity to do that later on. Is Miku Bucks old? Yes. Well, if I do end up doing the I want to be the guy thing again, you're going to be seeing an awful lot of that one picture of Hatsune Miku. You know the one. If you know anything about those games. The 13 Sentinels YouTuber. I mean, how many other people are playing that? How many other people played that game? It's probably not far from the case. So, I don't know. Ugh. Boy, oh boy. That 13 Sentinels. Of course, you're also the person that tried to get me to play another visual novel. Yeah, worldly famous. That's not... I don't think anybody's world famous for 13 Sentinels. Even the people that worked on the game. Yeah, I can't really quite get there. Dark Inferno, 13 Sentinels, Firebird. Oh boy. Man, that series... It was definitely an interesting experiment in trying to create content where there is none. But anyway. Did we succeed? No. Not at all, in fact. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Not even a little bit, in fact. That pizza was glorious. Hey, it's good. I still would like a pizza. Still want a pizza. I'm not gonna... I can't get a pizza. It's like 5 a.m. But still. Pause the game. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. Give it a little bit. What's your most popular non-Dead Cells video? I don't know. I could probably go look it up, though. Yeah, let me go see. Ah! Forgot I had my phone plugged in. Sort by popularity. Yeah, it's like the first like 30 videos are all Dead Cells videos, of course. The first, like, 50 videos are all, like Dead Cells videos, of course. Okay, I don't know if I have anything... I don't know if I have anything that's popular that's not a Dead Cells video. Okay, still scrolling. Still scrolling. Oh, here we go. Man, for real. 4 years ago, Dungreed Chapter 1. 13,000 views. Damn. Nope, it was Dungreed. Hey, there we go. Oh. Yes, Dungreed. That was a good game. But yeah, it's just like, man, I got... Boy. And then it's like literally 100 episodes of Dead Cells in between that. Oh, boy. Oh, Skull has 18? Oh, okay, so I guess one episode of Skull also on there. In case you're looking for it. If I get hit even once, I'm gonna die. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, doing the stream thing. It's like, what do you mean? Damn it! And there we go. And yes, I know I manually disconnect the controller there. I was mad. All right. Skull, it's the Dead Cell skull, though, in the thumbnail, so I don't know if that counts. Okay, well, I don't think that counts then, right? I feel like that one doesn't count. I'm just curious. Who needs to really glue those spikes properly? That is true. I'm gonna just like here. You know what? To round out the episode. Let's see what else. Just because I'm curious as of right now. It's a casual run. Oh, here we go. Actually, no. Noita Part 1 2 years ago was 21,000 views. Noita Part 1. That's the only other one that's gotten a decent amount of the decent amount of popularity, I want to say. Anything else? What are the top 3 non-Dead Cells videos on the channel? Well, I guess it would be Skull, Noita, and... Oh yeah, there's Skull right there. That's probably why I scrolled past it, because it's the Dead Cells guy right in the thumbnail. What's the last one? What's one more? Before we round out this episode and I do something else. There's Dungreed. Oh, and it was the replay that I did. The replay of Hyper Light Drifter. When you guys made me play it a second time. Oh, man. Skull the Hero Slayer Part 1. Also decent. Oh, and Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon is the other one. The Part 1 of that. So there you go. That's all the stuff that I have on the channel that's not Dead Cells, that's any popular. And then like literally 100 Dead Cells videos in front of that. So there you go. That's where my channel is at.